I live in a place called Queensland in the vast country of Australia. No shortage of koalas here, mate. Here in Queensland, like many other places, we have road rules that govern what an overtaking lane is and when overtaking lane rules should apply. Since we drive on the left side of the road in Australia, that makes the right lane the designated overtaking lane, or fast lane if you will. This is the general consensus among drivers, and many drivers will indeed keep left unless overtaking. However, some drivers may be surprised to learn that this rule has conditions that govern when it actually applies. When should you keep left unless overtaking? Always? When you could be bothered? When the car behind you flashes its lights and honks its horn? The answer is, in fact, none of the above. Let's look at an example. Here are 3 similar roads. In fact, they are identical apart from one important feature: their posted speed limits. Can you guess which of these roads has an overtaking lane? If you guessed all of them, then you'd be incorrect. Here in Queensland in Australia, the correct answer is, of course, the road on the right. The only time the overtaking lane rules apply is when the speed limit is greater than or equal to 90 km per hour, or there is a sign explicitly stating to keep left unless overtaking. The 2 roads with 60 and 80 km speed limits are not subject to the keep left unless overtaking rule. The right lane on those roads is not a fast lane, and drivers should not treat it as such. There is, of course, a very good reason why this is the case, and it has to do with exits. On a highway or other high-speed road, all of the exits are located on the left side. Anytime an exit is required on the right side, the speed will be dropped beforehand to 80 km per hour or less to allow drivers to move into the right lane to take the exit. Think about it. If they could only use the right lane to overtake, then how could they reach their exit on the right? The 60 and 80 km per hour roads could potentially have exits on either side of the road, which means drivers are free to use either lane depending on their needs. There is no such thing as a fast lane on these roads. Keep left unless overtaking does not apply here. And that brings us to this episode's driver behaviour, which is really a 2-for-1 bonus episode, as there are 2 sides to this particular behaviour. In example 1, the red car is driving in the right lane, travelling at the speed limit, which in this example is 60 km per hour. The blue car is tailgating the red car, expecting them to move out of the right lane to let them pass. They are, of course, incorrectly assuming that the car in front is required to keep left unless overtaking, which we now know is false in this case. Naughty blue car, shame on you. In the second example, the red car is once again travelling in the right lane, but this time at a speed of 95 km per hour. The posted speed limit is 100 km per hour and there are no cars in the left lane. The blue car is a safe distance behind the red car, also in the right lane, wishing to safely overtake. The red car refuses to move to the left despite being required to by law. As the speed limit of this road is above 90 km per hour, they need to follow the keep left unless overtaking rule, which they are not. This is dangerous as it leaves the blue car with only one option if they wish to pass, using the left lane to do so. This is considered unsafe for many reasons. Naughty red car, double shame on you. No shortage of koalas here, mate.